So I always get asked by people exactly what I like to have in my makeup kit to be able to create the effects I do. And I thought, since this is being used in the next tutorial, this is pretty much everything I always use. So I thought I'd just step you through it quickly. Some form of anatomical reference. So this is just the colored atlas of human anatomy. It's a fantastic book that has a lot of detail in it. My modeling wax here, which I've got a recipe for on my channel. I have this in different colors. This is just 2 colors at the moment, obviously. Regular nose and scar wax. This is the Ben Nye brand. I've got my fake blood here. So this is a mixture. I use the Mold Life blood, and I also use the Ripper Effects blood made by the Makeup Foundation, Australian based company. My alcohol activator, 99% isopropyl alcohol. A pair of scissors to cut things up. Some form of marker. This is just a white eyeliner pencil here, or waterline pencil. You can use whatever color you want, but normally I use something like this just to be able to mark out shapes on my hand and then go and work over the top of that later on. Mixture of brushes. I actually prefer fan brushes, or I also use a chip brush occasionally as well. And then something a little bit finer to be able to create some details too. I've got my go-to sculpting tools here. So there's 3 types, and I normally always use the same 3 in all my videos. Some yarn here, so I use this, I pull it apart and use it to make capillaries and veins as well. I've got the Krylon sealer here, which is like a gloss sealer, which adds a nice glossy effect to wounds at the very end. I've got just spirit gum that I like to use to stick nose and scar wax down. Obviously petroleum jelly, because a lot of people find manipulating Ben Nye nose and scar wax quite tricky, so this is fantastic for controlling that. A very good adhesive, so this is Telesis 5 here by PPI. It's quite an expensive adhesive, but it's definitely worth the money if you can afford to get it. Some Prosade as well, just as tacky. I like kind of these 2 for various reasons, I guess. And I know a lot of people say, look, nose and scar wax is not a professional material, but I figure, this is not doing anyone any harm. This is a hobby I enjoy doing at home. I like sharing the process with people as well. And I guess, I don't ever go out creating movie grade prosthetics. I have, and I've done collaborations with other people as well. So, but for me, this sort of simple stuff at home, this is fantastic. It's cheap as well. And that's pretty much it.